Hi, I'm Jenny Brockie. Let's cross straight to Bangkok tonight. And Danielle Morris, tell us why you're doing IVF there and not here.
Yeah, we're over here because we're doing the PGD and gender selection, which obviously they don't offer us back at home.
So what is it that you want, a boy or a girl?
A boy.
And why do you want a boy, Corey?
We have 6 lovely girls. Danielle has 1 boy from a previous relationship. So we're a split family.
And how does the sex selection process work? What's involved? What do you have to go through?
It's basically the same as IVF, but instead of them taking their eggs out and putting them straight back in after they're fertilised, they grow them for 5 to 6 days, and then they do the gender testing, and then they put them back in and we find out which are girls and which are boys.
How much does it cost to do it?
If you just had standard IVF, it would be probably cheaper than Australia, but with the PGD and gender selection, it's about 9,500 Australian to go through the whole cycle.
Corey, what if you get all female embryos and you don't get a boy? What will you do?
We would still have one implanted, I suppose. We still want that child, so yeah, we'd still go ahead with one of the embryos.
David, why can't this couple select the sex of their baby here in Australia?
Well, IVF units in Australia are licensed, and you've got to agree to follow the NHMRC's Code of Ethical Conduct. And the NHMRC, in its wisdom, has decided that gender selection just can't be offered to Australian couples. So a very small, very select, very narrow committee of the NHMRC has decided to limit reproductive choice for couples in this country, and we can't offer it.
Now, you used to do it.
We used to do it, that's right.
And when did that stop?
In about 2004.
And what did most people in Australia choose?
Well, surprisingly, and this is also true in the United States, our requests for gender selection were about 8 to 2 for girls versus boys.
Interesting, 8 to 2.
Yeah, it's even politically correct, yeah.
All right, VJ, what do you...
Why they think it's an art form.
We'll be back next week. Stay tuned for Dateline and World News Australia. Thank you, everyone.